There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. And the beauty that I saw in everything, the beauty in everything, yeah, was in her eyes. Oh,
and I'm using
was in her eyes.
Mears Cotton Fair.
I'm telling you, there were no mirrors in my
And they're slate gray color. No, it's not plugged.
There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's
White
house.
cotton dish towel.
I never knew that my skin was too black, and I never knew that my nose was too black, and I never knew that my clothes didn't fit, and I never
It's
knew
lightweight
there were things that
and
I
won't stand up.
cause the beauty in everything. Oh, was
This is
in
the
her
back of it so far.
eyes, was in her eyes. Oh, there were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house.
Now, this part
No
here
mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. I was intrigued by the cracks in the wall. The dust in the sun looked like snow that would fall. The noise in the hallway was music to me. The trash and the rubbish would cushion my feet. And the beauty in everything, oh, was in her eyes.
What is up, y'all? It is me, Nana, over here at Nana's house. A podcast about knitting, sewing, crocheting, food, and just tips and tricks to save money and save time. This is episode 4. If you're new to the channel, check out the disclaimer. It was in the first episode. Quit. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. You can find me as mama-ghosty-61542 over there on Tumblr. You can find me right here on YouTube. Sorry, my nose is itchy today. And then my foot starts itching. So, yeah, it's Big's birthday today. He turns 8. 7/15/2019. 2019. Sorry about that. Momentary brain fart. News and acquisitions. I have absolutely no acquisitions this week. But if things go right, I might have some later on in the month. If things go right. However, I will be starting on my Christmas work soon. So that's new. Yerp. Finished objects. Let's just hop on over to that. I have this robe. I don't have the tie to it, and I'm not standing up. Nope. Not this week. But it's the Sewbon Getting Ready Robe pattern. I will link to it in the description. It's a really, really, really easy sew up. I did it in less than a day with 3 kids running around, so it's quick, it's easy, and it's pretty well mindless. In other news, Big socks got finished. Ain't them purty? I used the wool-free sock yarn from Premier. And this is the Rainforest colorway. Like 93% acrylic and 7% PBT.
Diamond shape.
Yep. I did a... Speaking of these socks, I gotta be starting on Sis's birthday socks. So that's what the tutorial for this week is going to be, is how I knit kid socks. But yeah, it'll take you through the toe cap, and then through the heel, and then the bind off. The rubbing and the bind off. It's very, very simple Very, very simple, lineless pattern. Would you turn that volume down, young man? But that's about it for finished objects. Now, works in progress I have made progress on. I have my socks. They're getting ready to go into the ribbing pattern. My sister's dish towel has like 4 inches left on it. Mom has been zooming along. Now, Big's blanket, I do have progress made on it, but it is still slow. I mean, come on, folks. It took me 10 years to finish the Afghan for my bed. And that's crocheting, and I crochet faster than I knit. It literally took me 10 years, and there's 18 Super Saver skeins of the Red Heart acrylic in that blanket. That is, once you, let's see, there's 18, and there's by 364 yards in a skein. So that's 600, I've got my math right here. 6,552 yards times 3 to get the footage. And that's about 20,000 feet. Which equals out to about 3.73 miles, or right around 6 kilometers. That's a lot of yarn. The thing is ginormous. Anyway, my socks. Like I said, I'm getting ready to, after I finish the back here, the next row starts the ribbing, and I think I'm doing it in a 4x2 knit 4 purl cube, and then I will shoot elastic through the back of it. But yeah, same toe heel, same toe, except this one has a knot in it because I messed up. And the kids, I've actually watched the tutorial like 15 times and got it figured out. So they used Judy's magic cast on. And then Priscilla Wilde short heel. Short row heel. It seems to work the best, and it's really, really, really mindless. It's not hard once you get the hang of it. Yep, these are my new socks, made to go just up under my knee. So I've got 3 inches of ribbing to do there, and those are done. Hopefully they're done by my birthday, because those are my birthday socks. And then my sister's dish towel has grown quite a bit since you've seen it last. I literally have 4 inches left until I do the garter stitching on the other end. Moving right along. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Hug?
No, not hug. Go. But yeah, the tutorial this week is how I knit kid socks. It's how to start them. I usually do the kid socks one at a time because they're so quick to knit up. Literally, big socks took me altogether less than a week. And that's with putting them down to do other things and other projects. And so that wasn't actual work time, it was just... And after the first one, I will tell you with these kid socks, after the first one, the second one just flies. Because the first one is one where you set up the repeat, and you figure out exactly where you need the heel at, and you put in the heel and then make sure it fits, and how far up you're going to go for the ribbing and all that stuff. The second one, by then you've got it all figured out and you just zip right through it. Usually I have second sock syndrome.
Would you shush up?
And second sleeve syndrome really, really, really bad. Really bad. Even in top-down sweaters, if I don't do this, both sleeves at the same time. I have a hard time with it. But these are really easy, and kid socks are really, really fast. So I do more kid socks than adult socks. Because my socks have been on the needle since April? March? A long, long time. That's everything on my notes. I'll leave a link in the description box to all of the things that I use to make socks. All of the one is the Grocery Girls Off Our Needles. It's the toe up, Judy's Magic Cast On. That's the one that I learned from. The short row heel, again, Priscilla Wilde short row heel, will be in there. And the bind off I use is Sheena's Stretchy Sock Bind Off. It's really easy. It's not that fiddly, but it's kind of fiddly, so to each their own. But look at this. It stretches really, really wide. Which is good for Mr. Hefto Lump. And then I will put the link in the description for this. Now, this thing said it was supposed to be made in knit. But before I got the pattern, I had bought this fabric. And I was like, oh, I want to use it for a shirt so bad. I want to use it for something. And I found the pattern. I'm like, I'm making that for myself. Anyway, folks, this has been episode 4 of the Nana's House podcast. Ooh, 11 minutes, 26 seconds. We're doing pretty good. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them downstairs. I will see you next week. Thank you for spending part of your Monday with me. Mondays still suck. No matter which way you slice it. P.S. I'm sorry it's been 3 weeks since I've been able to podcast. These guys have been absolutely crazy. I would get it started. This is literally the 8th time I've taped this today.
The puppy trap.
And it's only 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah. Thanks for bearing with me, folks.
Mom,
hopefully things will even out.
Strawberry Pop-Tart.
Laters.